Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now we are going to do question number 1 from June 2019, and you are required to prepare statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income, statement of changes in equity, statement of financial position, and to prepare property, plant and equipment notes to the property, plant and equipment. Okay, so I hope that all of you, okay, have a good knowledge on the format of each of the statement. And for the 4 to 10, you have to, okay, integrate all the MFRS knowledge. Okay, so all the additional information, okay, relate to some of the MFRS knowledge, and we have to integrate into each of the statement. Okay, without further ado, so now I am going to go through all the additional information. Okay, so for additional information, number 1, net realizable value of the closing inventories at year end was 900,000. Okay, I'm sure that many of you are still remember. Okay, for the subsequent measurement of the inventory, we have to make a comparison between the cost and the net realizable value, and we have to take lower. So here we are going to take 900,000. Okay, the difference between the cost and the net and net realizable value is the loss. Okay, to be is the loss. Then what is the journal entry? Okay, debit account cost of sales and credit account inventory. Okay. Okay, so now we have to go through debit account cost of sales. Okay, so here cost of sales, the original amount cost of sales is 13,378,600. Okay, and the writing down, kalau you ingat lagi tadi I sebut debit kan, so bila debit kita kena tambah lah, so now it's become 13,430,600. Okay, and then kita kena creditkan our inventory. So the original amount of the inventories from 952,000, we minus with the 52,000, the write down value, and now we will have the ending balance as 900,000. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, statement of financial position, our inventories is now 900,000. Okay, then okay, number 2. Okay, what happened? Number 2, on 2nd January, new equipment was acquired. Okay, so new equipment was acquired. We have to go through our notes to the account. So when you prepare, okay, we need to have one item here, acquisition. Okay, we buy new equipment. Okay, equipment 100,000. Okay, so debit account equipment, credit account bank. Okay, the original of account bank that we have first. Okay, kita ada 1411. Okay, kat sini dia punya figure 1411,500, and we bought new equipment, so credit 150,000. Okay, and then dia kata apa, at the end of the year land was revalued to 11,000. For land, our balance is 10.5 million, and now kita nak figure dia at 11,000, so we have revaluation surplus sebanyak 460,000. Okay, for the revaluation surplus, what is the journal entry? Journal entry is very important sebab it will guide you on the whether to debit or credit each of the account. So debit account land, here we debit account land and we creditkan kita punya account statement of changes in the equity. Okay, and now kita ada revaluation reserve here. Okay, surplus on revaluation. Okay, and then now we move to number 3. Okay, when we move to number 3, kita ada account depreciation. So bila kita nak buat depreciation, okay, you should have include all the balances. Put all the balances of the cost, building, motor vehicle, equipment dah ada sebab tadi kita dah buat acquisition. As well as all the balance of the accumulated depreciation. Put here. Okay. Now, number 1, dia kata building, dia kata berapa persen? 5% per annum. So, look into building, okay, 5.2 million multiplied by 5%. Okay. 5.2 million multiplied by 5%. Okay. Ni depreciation building. Okay. So, kita akan dapat 260,000. So debit account administrative expenses, okay, depreciation of the building, and credit account accumulated depreciation. Okay, yang ni. Okay, 260. Lepas tu equipment, 10% per annum on carrying value. Look into equipment. First kali dia kata on carrying value. What we mean by carrying value? Okay, carrying value meaning kita ambil balance and balance cost kita kena tolak dengan balance brought down of the accumulated depreciation. 3.4 million minus 1072. Okay, 000 multiplied by 10%. Okay, so we will have, okay, ni we will have for the equipment, okay, we will have 232,800. Okay, and do not forget that during the year the company have made a purchase of the new equipment. So yang purchase of new equipment tu pun you all kena calculate with the depreciation. We have to calculate separately. Sebab apa? Sebab dia guna carrying value. Calculate dulu yang previous punya figure. Okay, dan baru kita calculate with the new one. So 150 darab dengan 10%, 15,000, and get the total 247800. Okay, so debit account expenses 247800, and kita kreditkan kita punya account yang ni ya. Accumulated depreciation kita tambah 247800. And then for motor vehicle, 20% per annum on cost. So kita ambil je terus 1060,200 multiplied by 20%. So you will get 212040. Debit account, depreciation expenses for motor vehicle, and credit account accumulated. Okay, so when all is done, then kita get the new net carrying amount. So now kita ada 17,475,560. This will be transferred to the statement of financial position, property, plant and equipment. Yang ni. Okay. So then dia kata apa? Depreciation for motor vehicle treated as part of depreciation, as part of distribution expenses. So yang ni kita letak under distribution expenses. Okay. And then now, okay, we move to number 4. Okay, number 4. Okay. Number 4 ialah on 26 December, the company received a check amounted 5,000 from TXT Berhad, whose account was previously written off as uncollectible. Okay, and then how to handle with this? Okay, so yang 5,000 ni last year dia dah jadi, dia ialah bad debt. Okay, but now the company dia datang balik and make the payment. So we have to open, okay, account. Kena okay, debit account. Apa? Kita kena wujudkan balik kita punya account receivable. So when there is bad debt recovered, debit account receivable, and credit account allowance for impayment of trade receivable. Yang ni, account receivable kita bertambah. Okay, account allowance for impayment pun sama. Okay, so creditkan. And can you see that here dah ada dah kat sini 5,000 account receivable. Okay, yang ni ialah account statement for allowance for in payment of trade receivable. Okay, then when the company make payment, okay, debit account bank and credit account receivable. Okay, so credit account receivable balik semula. Okay, so debit bank, do not forget that you have to include your bank account. Masukkan duit 5,000 because we receive bad debt recovered. Okay, and then okay, you have to open up also statement of allowance for in payment of trade receivable. First, kita kena tengok how much is the balance brought down, 26,000. Okay, just now we have bad debt recovered. So put all the information here, 5,000, and now we need to calculate the balance carried down. Okay, balance carried down, we can refer our trial balance. Okay, we have account receivable 26,666. Okay, 26,666. And then do not forget that we have bad debt recovered. Okay, tambah 5,000 and credit balik 5,000. Lepas tu baru multiply by 2%. Okay, this is the rate that given by the equation, right? Okay, multiply by 2% and whatever that you calculate will be the balance carried down, 53,320. Okay, now we have to calculate whether increase or decrease. Okay, so 53,320 minus 26 minus dengan 5,000, then you will get 22,320. Okay, so what happened? Okay, these figures, okay, will be transferred to the administrative expenses 22,320, and then okay, and then 53,320 as well as 2.6 million will be transferred to statement of financial position. Okay, yang statement of financial position, this one. Okay, so 2,666,000 minus dengan allowance for in payment of trade receivable 53,000, you will get the ending balance 2,612,680. Okay, just put ending figures. Okay, that is the way. Okay, then now we are moving to number 5. Okay, so what happened for number 5? Okay, on July 1st, the company decided to issue 1 million ordinary share, okay, at 2 ringgit, and these shares are not ranked for dividend payment. So for the calculation of the dividend, we can ignore the new issue. So how to record the new issue? Okay, 1 million multiplied by 2, meaning that you have 2 million, okay, of the issuance of the new shares. So debit account bank and credit account ordinary share. Okay, here new issue of share 2 million, and then do not forget to adjust your bank account. Okay, bank kita bertambah another 2 million. Okay, then directors declare final dividend of 1% on the ordinary share. So just look at ordinary share figures. Okay, we can ignore 2 million because the equation told you that these shares are not ranked for dividend. So we ignore the 2 million and just get 10.9 million multiplied by 1%. Okay, so multiply by 1%. Okay, you will get how much? Okay, 109,000, 109,000. Okay, and then do not forget that we have interim dividend too, and the interim dividend amount dia ialah 228,000. Total interim dengan final dividend, okay, 337, and this total will be transferred to the retained earnings. Okay, you have to remember that for dividend, okay, for the dividend, all the payment of dividend, okay, kita akan guna retained profit. Okay, we will utilize retained profit for the payment of dividend. Okay, regardless it is interim or final. So we transfer to here. Okay, so retained profit will be reduced by the payment of the dividend. So negative figure kat sini. Okay, macam tu. Okay, and then now we can move to next one is redeemable preference shares. Okay, redeemable preference shares is okay long-term liabilities. Okay, so when it is long-term liabilities, any payment of interest for the redeemable preference share will be under finance cost. Yang tu you all kena ingat ya. For long-term liabilities item, kita ada debentures, kita ada redeemable preference shares. All the dividend paid for debentures for redeemable preference share will be under finance cost. Dividend paid for ordinary share for preference share will be reduced kita punya retained profit. Okay, so tak sama tempat dia. For debentures, dia kata apa tadi? Okay, kita tak sampai lagi debenture. Sekarang kita buat redeemable. Okay, for redeemable, dia kata berapa persen dan kita kena tengok kita punya redeemable kita berapa persen lah. 4% redeemable preference share multiply by 4% by 4 million. Then our interest that we need to pay for the whole year amounting 160,000. Okay, but looking at your trial balance, the company only made payment up to 80,000. So we have another 80,000. Okay, so for that 80,000, okay, kita akan classify dia sebagai current liabilities. Okay, redeemable preference dividend duduk kat sini dah betul dah. Okay, debit account, redeemable preference dividend, credit account, accrual. Okay, 80,000. Mana dia? Kita tengok kita punya ni. Okay, accrued expenses. Bukan, dividend payable. Yang ni, 80,000. Ya. Okay. Yang 109 ni ialah apa? 109 ni ialah yang dividend ordinary share tadi. Okay, dividend ordinary share tadi kita tak bayar juga kan? So, bila kita tak bayar, kita akan classify dia sebagai current liabilities. Okay. Dan, auditors fee outstanding 28,000. Okay, auditor's fee outstanding. So, bila kita ada outstanding of the auditor fee, kita akan record dia sebagai debit account auditor's fee and credit account accrual. Sama juga sebab tak bayar kan. Okay, so here you can see we have accrued expenses, auditor's fee 28,000. And then, at your SOPL, auditors will be under administrative cost. So kat sini kita put 28,000. Okay, credit account, accrual on audit fees. Okay, so dia both dalam current liabilities. Okay, and then there is an outstanding of debenture. So sekarang kita kena tengok debenture kita ya. Debenture kita ni berapa persen? Okay, so kita ada 7% debenture. 7% debenture multiply by 1 million. Okay, multiply by 1 million. Then, for the whole year, the company should make payment of debenture interest amounting berapa? 70,000 yang kena bayar dalam masa setahun. But for the kalau looking at your trial balance, okay, as at 31st December, company only made payment 42,000. Then we have to provide for accrual, okay, another 28,000. Okay, so debit account, debenture interest, expenses and credit account, accrual. Okay, so kat sini from 48,000 you kena plus 42,000 plus dengan 28,000, so kita akan dapat total 70,000. Okay, so nanti kita pergi tengok dekat accrual. Dekat accrual kita akan ada lagi hutang lah 28,000 which refer to debenture interest. Okay, and then you have one more thing, the taxation expenses for the year. Okay, how much is taxation expenses? Okay, so kita letak kat sini taxation 15,206,100. Macam tu. So when we do question on the preparation of financial statement, first we need to tackle dulu all the additional information, and after that then you put all the other figures here. Okay, so the format is very important. By looking at the statement of profit or loss, okay, we have to start with revenue, okay, less cost of sales, and kita ada gross profit. Okay, then you have to add with other income. Okay, if the question have other income, so for this question we do have other income. That is refer to apa? Rental income, 240,000. Put item dia as other income. Do not put as rental income. Kalau you letak rental income, that is wrong. Okay, use term other income. Then you have to less administrative cost. So we have to prepare this table to calculate how much is the administrative cost, how much is the distribution cost, and finally our finance cost. All these figures will be transferred to the SOPL. Okay, so put here administrative cost, distribution cost, and we can have operating profit. Later baru kita less with the finance cost. Okay, bila kita last with the finance cost, if the company have investment income, then we can put here our investment income. Dalam question memang dah ada 411,300. So we put here 411,300 and we will get profit before tax, and minus with the tax, we can have profit for the year after tax. And do not forget that, okay, on the additional information number 2, kita ada revaluation of the land. So kita dapat surplus, and you have to put under other comprehensive income, surplus or revaluation land, and totalkan. Okay, now we have done with the SOPL. So bila kita dah siapkan SOPL, kita boleh tengok kita punya statement changes in equity. Okay, statement changes in equity, put all the balance figure, and for retained profit kita dah ada satu figure tadi, dividend, which we calculate the interim, and also interim is given. You cuma calculate the final ataupun proposed dividend sahaja tadi. And we have issue of shares, kita dah include dah. Kita ada revaluation, surplus pun kita dah masuk. One more thing that you need to add ialah profit for the year. Okay, profit for the year, kita ambil profit from after tax. Okay, ambil je straight. Okay, get all the balance and totalkan all the balance. So bila kita total, kita akan dapat apa? Totalkan reserve. Okay, kat sini ada dua kan, reserve, return profit dengan revaluation reserve land, kita boleh totalkan. So kita dapat reserve kita sebanyak 11.1 million. And kita ada share capital 12.9 million. So kita transferkan ordinary, kita transferkan share capital sekali dengan reserve. Okay, pergi ke soft P. Kat sini nampak share capital, lepas tu reserve. Okay, and then when we've done with that, now kita boleh settlekan kita punya statement of financial position. Property, plant and equipment, tadi I dah kata kita transfer figure daripada mana? Kita ambil daripada notes to notes of property, plant and equipment. Take all the balance figure. Dia berapa? Dia punya total net carrying amount. So put here. Investment ambil daripada you punya trial balance. Inventory tadi kita dah letak awal-awal kan. You have to choose at cost dengan at net realizable value. So we always look for the lowest. So yang lowest tadi dalam question kita ialah net realizable value. Account receivable, okay. Kita punya account receivable, do not forget that you have to less with the allowance for in payment of trade receivable 53,000. Cash at bank, okay, ada 3 item, ada 3 additional item. So finally cash at bank kita 3,266,500. Okay, so ada one more thing that you need to look here, which is, okay, kita kena buat comparison ya, between the tax paid, okay, and the tax charge. Okay, so bila kita buat comparison, then baru kita boleh tahu sama ada we are at tax recoverable ataupun tax payable. The company made payment 1.9 million and tax expense kita hanyalah 1.5 million. So it means that the company make overpayment. So bila overpayment, the difference will be classified as tax recoverable. So kat sini kita ada 469,400 as our tax recoverable. Okay, share capital reserve ambil daripada notes, daripada changes, statement of changes in equity. These figures kita ambil straight from your trial balance. Okay, account payable pun trial balance. Dividend payable ialah 109 ni ialah final dividend of the ordinary share. 80,000 ni pula ialah final dividend for the redeemable preference share. Okay, accrued expenses kita ada 2. Number 1 ialah auditors fees and number 2 ialah debenture interest. Okay, and then finally kita punya notes to the account. Notes to the account kita ni memang awal-awal lagi dah siap. Sebab apa? Kalau tak kita, sebab you all memang kena siapkan dia sebab nak transfer this figure ni. Yang warna pink ni 70 million tu kita nak hantar dekat kita punya statement of changes, nak hantar dekat statement of financial position. Okay, so it is very important for all students, okay, to have apa orang kata good knowledge on the MFRS, as well as okay, you have also know on how to prepare each of the statement. Okay, by having that, okay, by having both knowledge, you will be able to prepare the statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income, statement of changes in equity, statement of financial position, and to prepare notes to the account in within a time period that are given. Okay, so okay, I do hope that all of student make a lot of exercise. Okay, you have to make sure that you can do this question within 45 minutes. Okay, so that's why it is very important to make a lot of exercise, because the exercise will make you feel comfortable with dia punya apa orang kata format and so on. So nanti you akan, so this question will be easy for you kalau dah banyak buat exercise. Okay, so nanti kita jumpa lagi untuk question yang seterusnya. Okay, Assalamualaikum.